Don't turn on that light. That light is the only by electricity. You want that light.
Yes.
I don't want to get caught to know what it is. Alright? Can you hear me at the back? Can you see me? Alright. The purpose of this meeting is to acknowledge the effort, loyalty, and hard work of the workers of East Central.
Yes.
Some of you will recall that I sent out a team to review some of the seats and to talk to you, the people, to hear what are some of the things that are affecting you. Everybody ready now? So I only want 5 minutes of your time. I want you to all settle down for a minute. Listen carefully to what I have to say. This is not a rally. This is a meeting to pay respect, appreciation, and show love to the hard-working members of the political organization of the Jamaica Labour Party. Some of you
election coming up, you must have your ID. Alright, so that one was well received. And this time we're going to ask the energetic, the vibrant, the host, the MP, Eastern St. Thomas, Dr. Michelle Charles, to take the podium.
when we did a review of the scene, is that some of our workers did not feel appreciated. Our appreciation is not always about money. Sometimes it is about saying thank you. I respect what you have done. I acknowledge what you have done. And I want to express in a tangible way thanks for your service. So tonight is that time. And it means that all of us who are gathered here to show respect to those who will receive an award if only by giving your attention. I know there are lots of things going on, but once you're inside this room, your attention will be part of the respect that we show to our work. Agree? Thank you so much. But before we move into the award ceremony, since I have your attention, you are my candles that we must light with information and enthusiasm and send you back into the communities to address sometimes a high level of frustration, a high level of disenchantment, and even ignorance in some of our communities. People just don't know. And it requires you, our workers, not merely to say, "Me a labor right from how long I'm not here." That may be convincing to someone. But to most people, especially nowadays, they want to hear more than just "Me a labor right." I'm a bad labor right also. They want to have a conversation about why they should support a political party. Now, if all of us here went to the polling station and vote, the possibilities are that we will not form the majority. To form the majority and to be sure of it, if all of us here and 10 more went to the polling station, then we would be sure of it. And where are those 10 more persons? Let's start with the children who are 18 in the household. Not that you are sitting here, have children in your household. You say, "Mama, why you have a meeting? They don't have a vote." That's why. Because you know that. Yes. So we start with them. Then you have your neighbors who every day they pass out the road, the water, the street light, things that they not see happening. And they know you are part of the organization. And you can't tell the council, you can't tell the MP. Every day this girl plan to give a party and this thing can't say the light fix and the water. Somebody will sit in the market and the person decides every day they complain about the condition of the market. Somebody will are in the church and you know your church sister and your church brother, and sometimes the pastor you are preaching a holy way. Not true that? Now, if you leave those instances of frustration, of discontent, and sometimes of ignorance, meaning they don't know. If you leave that, then you will be going to the polls with probably only yourself. And that is not going to be enough. So when we come here, I am very appreciative of the rousing welcome and the loud shouts, but that is not enough. When I gather my workers, the intention is to create an army of informed agents and supporters who have been fed with accurate, factual information about the performance of the government. We should arm you with information about what the government has done, intend to do, so that when you go back to your house, your community, your school, your church, the market, the hospital, your workplace, that you have enough knowledge. That when you say, "I am a laborer," and I will always be a laborer. Not because my mother was a laborer and I was born a Labourite, but I'm a Labourite because I saw what the Labour Party did for St. Thomas when it did that highway right to the parish. Hey, I'm a Labourite because I saw what my party did when it did for right in urban centre and brought this parish into the modern times. Hey, I'm a Labourite. That is all you have to talk. That is all you have to talk. I have faith. I have faith that even the things that have not let me done will be done. And I am confident that the leaders of my organization are truthful and honest and competent to deliver the things that we would like to see. Yes, I don't have the water now. But remember, as I was stopped in a lovely community today, and the lady said to me, 15 years I don't have any water, 31 years I don't have any water. It wasn't as a result of this government why you don't have water. However, this government is responsible. And I know that this is a responsible government. And I know that this government, when it did the road, it took the decision to put water mains along that road to bring water right through the spine of the two constituencies. I know that this government has run the economy well so that it can allocate $45 billion, the largest allocation ever in the history of Jamaica for road repairs. I know that this government has started the repairs under the SPARK program, where every constituency will get 10 top priority roads repaired, and that this program will continue into the future. I believe that my party will be the party to repair every road in Jamaica at the beginning of the play, because I have seen what they have done. I have seen the evidence of the things that we wish for. I see. I am proud to be right. Because the problems that have dogged us for years, which we thought would never be resolved, that we thought would never be changed. I am a Labourite because in my lifetime I live to see murders cut by 44%. I am proud Labourite. Something which many thought would never happen. It never happened just 1 year. It never happened 2 years. It is now happening for the 3rd year. And there are some badmind people. You know who are badmind people? Badmind people are those persons who don't like to see good happen. We look at badmind as something that is evil. And it is. But people with a bad mind are really struck with a mental disability. They cannot appreciate success. Understand? They don't like to say, you successful. So they envy you. But they are also very negative. When things are successful and benefit them, they deny it. They deny it will happen. That is bad. So the murders are going down. and there are those who will seek to deny. Never before have we had murders in our country declining 3 years in a row. Our country is firmly on the path to peace. Another thing that a lot of people never thought would happen is the cut in the poverty rate. Poverty is at its lowest ever. Lowest. Since we start to measure poverty, poverty is at 8%, but from 16%. So I'm a pro-laborer because all the things that we thought would never happen are happening. All the things that we thought to be so intractable, we are making progress. So when you stand up in your community, you can be proud. When you stand up in your community, you must be confident. The PNP are out there trying to say, it's time to change. Now, why is it carefully to listen? They can't stand up and say, they can do better. They can't do that. They can't stand up and say, we have done better. They can't say that. All they are saying is, I did the land, give me a chance. Let me say something to you. Why is this very careful? Not everyone thinks rationally. There are some people who think like that. It matters not how well you have performed. It matters not how competent you have been. I am a Liverpool fan. Desmond McKenzie is a Manchester United fan. Liverpool won the Premiership. And I owe Desmond. And Desmond said, you won. My time will come again. The last week. And the consequence of supporting the wrong football team is a good little cheering, a good little mountain. But what is the consequence? What is the consequence of supporting the wrong political team? Why do you think about that? There are serious consequences. But there are Jamaicans who look at their politics and how they will support their football team. Your job is to reach out to those Jamaicans and point out to them the consequences. Your job is to reach out to them and show them how competence, how good government have improved the country. There are some who will judge us against perfection. In other words, they won't judge your political party against what the other political party has done. So what they will do is to judge you against perfection, what you were not able to do. Which is kind of unfair, but that's just how they think. And it is your job as well to engage these people and explain to them someone will say to you, my road has never been fixed in 30, 40 years. And you already water in 30 years, 15 years. And because I don't have it, I'm not voting for it. It doesn't matter that when the other part was in power, they never had water saving. And it doesn't matter that you being in power and you have shown the capability to deliver water, which we have to many communities, to get the roads which we are doing now. It doesn't matter to them. What matters is that I don't have it. And therefore I'm going to punish you. Without any thought as to whether or not the other party, which when that party was in power, they didn't have whether or not that party has the wherewithal, the capability and the competence to deliver. So you, as our workers, must confront them and tell the difference between your party and this party is that my party runs the economy well so that it creates the resources to actually deliver the water and the road that you have to encourage them to pay attention to the ability of the government to deliver the things that you do. So, my workers, you are my family. I'm pointing these things out to you because as we approach the season of election, as persons are going to be considering what their choice is, we cannot take it for granted that our platform of achievement will be satisfactory to everyone. We cannot be arrogant either. We must take the biblical admonition. Make your calling and election. So I want all of you to take the politics seriously. I want you to come out and be energetic in your support. I want to hear the loud strokes of shouts. But I want you to also be out there on the ground, talking to those persons who may be frustrated, talking to those persons who really don't pay too much attention, and the first thing that comes to them is what they accept. Don't take it for granted that the people in your household are going to vote. Don't take it for granted that your neighbor on the road with you is going to vote with you, even though them say show at home. Remember though, make the calling of the election sure and make the results of the election sure. All of you have a duty and a role to play. So tonight, all of you would have been empowered. And I hope that I have lit the light in you to go back into your community. And quietly, does not be any big way, quietly, hold on to your neighbor and make sure that they vote for neighbor. God bless you and thank you. Labor rights, show labor rights,
So, I just wish to endorse all the sentiments that have gone on before. A lot has been said, and I don't have much to add other than I can say that this project is really just a symbol. It's a precursor of what is to come. Because I know my brother, I have grown with him, I live with him, family, fight, grow up together, war, compete, everything. So I know him, he's a go-getter. But you know what distinguishes him from many other people?
And it beat the other one.
No man, me always win. You know what distinguishes him and what will make him and what has made him a great politician and a great tactician is the fact that he genuinely loves people. So, yes, he was socialized by our parents and our family in a strong family unit. And as a result of that, you know, it has been inculcated in us to be of service to people. So ever since we've been growing up, mom and dad have been serving communities, and it's just a natural part of us. And let me tell you something, when it is natural, you know, when you don't have to fight that, you don't have to fake it or try to put it on. You know, people know natural people. And I can say my brother is a natural. You get him, so you see him, so you get him. And this bridge, this project that he has done here, I know that you're going to see many, many more. And I hope you will continue to treasure this project, treasure the community, treasure your new MP, and continue the good work in Central Carolina. Thank you very much.
Tonight, I'm not going to tell you that if it was not for our party leader, our prime minister, the East would still be forgotten. Our party leader has done the work of Paul Bogle. Our party
microphone. Don't turn on that light. That light is the only by electricity. You want that light.
Yes.
I don't want to get caught in the overtime. Alright? Can you hear me at the back? Can you see me? Alright. The purpose of this meeting is to acknowledge the effort, loyalty, and hard work of the workers of Eastern Central. Some of you will recall that I sent out a team to review some of the seats and to talk to you, the people, to hear what are some of the things that are affecting you. of your time. I want you all to settle down for a minute. Listen carefully to what I have to say. This is not a rally. This is a meeting to pay respect, appreciation, and show love to the hard-working members of the political organization of the Jamaica Labour Party. Some of you
please don't need to rush. Don't need to. Just step up a bit. Step up a bit. Don't want to let me take the pictures, please. Just step up a bit. Because we're not going to take the pictures, please. One at a time, please.
Evan Henry, over 40 years. Gloria Williams, over 40 years. Rita here. Ortiz Bennett Reed. Ortiz Crossdale. Isilda Mackenzie. Iona Betty. Janet Ross. Ashton Bennett. Joan Bars. Judith Stewart. Long McDermott Time. Judith Stewart. Gloria Williams.
It's over home here. Bernard Charles Senior, Danny, come over this side. We're going to be in the cutting. Patrice, come over. It's a beautiful kid.
Gloria James.
Go down that way.
Janet Goff. Louisa Grant.